We good. What's up with Kehlani though?
Nothing, man. Everything and nothing. But
Everything
nothing
and
in the
nothing.
most everything way.
Word. Well, congratulations on the release of your new album,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Blue Water Road. I listened to the whole thing. I wasn't expecting after the shooter interlude for that Wish I Never to pop off the way it did. Song is fire. The
Thank
record
you.
with Justin. The whole album is just super dope. It's like, obviously it's a complete body of work, but
Thank you.
just listening to your albums over the years, it just shows like the progression and everything. I just want to say congratulations and give you your flowers and show you some love.
Thank you. That's all I can really hope for. I just hope with every album that is the response, is that I've progressed and that I've grown, and that's, I'll be happy with that.
Word. How does it feel to be back home in the Bay?
It feels good. I got to go to my favorite restaurants. I got to see family. I got to, be in my familiar space.
Word.
I missed it.
So, like, one of the main things I wanted to talk to you about, like, when you come home, when you hit the Bay, like like you mentioned your favorite restaurant, what's the first three things you got to do when you hit the Bay?
I'm going to Burma Superstar, for sure. I'm going to see my mother.
Of course.
Absolutely. And I don't know what the third thing is. The third thing is always up in the air. Maybe see some friends that live here still. A lot of my friends have moved and relocated, but yeah, I guess the third thing is always up in the air. It's whatever I feel like doing that day. If it's random and crazy and I want to do something, random and crazy. We went to see a movie last night. We were going to go bowling or go to an escape room. But I think the third thing is just I think that's actually the beauty in it, though, is I can just do whatever I want because I'm in a place that I'm so familiar, so.
Word. Do you like jump in the whip and just drive around the Bay and just listen to your music?
I don't listen to my own music. I don't really
Word.
listen to my own music unless it's before it comes out. I listen to it up
Okay.
until the point where it's out, and then once it's out, it's like everyone else's. It's not even mine anymore. So.
Does it make you feel some kind of way if you listen to your own music? Does it like?
No, I just feel like I've been listening to it for so long. I've been sitting on this album for a year.
Yeah.
I finished this album in 2020. You know what I'm saying? It's 2022. Like
Yeah.
I've
been a
had
minute.
it. I've had it, so the end of 2020. So I'm just at the point where I'm I'm listening to new things. I'm already ready to make another album. I'm already re-inspired. I'm in that place, so.
So you're already back in the studio?
I'm not back in the studio yet. I'm giving myself some time. I'm also building my studio. So
Okay.
I am waiting until my studio is built. at
That's
home.
what's up. How do you manage everything with the way life has changed over the past couple of years with having the album come out and being a mom and being on the road? Like how do you manage that with all the shows too?
I really I'm blessed to have a solid, group of people around me who keep my head on straight and hold my daughter down too, and also just make sure that I'm resting and keeping a positive mindset and also doing things I love. I'm bringing surfboards on this tour. We're going to surf on the off days. I'm going to make sure that there's a nursery in every, dressing room that's just full of toys and books and things my daughter can do. It's just implementing, all these new versions of me into my job.
When you mentioned the surfboards, it made me think about Kyle and how at his tour, he
He
surfed
actually
across.
crowd surfed.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were gonna do.
Crowd surfed. No, I actually think I've never crowd surfed because I feel like it's too dangerous for me, to be honest. I feel like I don't want people grabbing on my chest or
Word.
touching things they shouldn't touch, or I'm really small. I'm smaller than Kyle. I feel like people would steal me or something. I'm
That's not
terrified.
good. We don't
My
want that to
security, all of them are very anti me crowd surfing. I'm always fake joking about it. Today's gonna be the day I jump out, and they're I swear to God, whatever you do, do not.
Yeah.
So
Could we? I'm sure we can expect a tour, but is that something that you're looking forward to?
absolutely, I think that's my favorite part. If I could just tour forever and drop albums from tour, that's what I would do. But it's the only time I feel like as artists we're constantly outpouring, right? I feel like tour is the first time we really get to receive it back. We really get to refill ourselves back, so that's my favorite part.
And you've been hanging out with fans this weekend. You had an album signing, an Amoeba. What was that like just to be in front of them? I'm not sure if you did one before that recently.
Yeah, not recently. I haven't done it in years.
Okay.
But I have. I've done multiple signings at that Amoeba. It's kind of like my classic go-to spot. So this time it wasn't even this big flexy thing. It was oh, I'm returning to my spot that I did my signing at years ago. It was very sweet.
I think the last time you did one in the Bay, I may be wrong, which was Sweet Sexy Savage, right? I think that was at Rasputin that time. I stood in that line.
You did?
I did. I stood in that line and waited. I came to the station that day, but this is a story for me, for the station. Every single time you would show up to the building, nobody would tell me you were coming.
What?
And they knew I'm a huge Kehlani fan. They knew it.
Wow.
They would talk about me when you were there.
Oh.
And be like, yeah, he really wanted to meet you. And then like, they played me like 4 or 5 times, bro.
Oh no.
It just happened over the
now
years.
Look, now we get in the interview.
I know, now we having a conversation. It's so dope. I just want to talk to you for a few minutes, get you on the show tonight, and just, show you some love and, give you your
so
flowers
much. I
and
appreciate it.
all that kind of good stuff, and just say congratulations on the album. The album is dope. Listen
Thank
to it all the
you.
way through. I like how, and I mean, other albums have done this before, like how it just flows together. Because like I jumped straight at that Blast record. As soon as the album dropped, I went straight to the Blast record. I'm a huge Blast fan. I was like, this is fire. This is dope.
Yeah.
And then went on to Interlude and Wish I Never, and it was cracking.
I feel like that was super intentional from my producer. Like, he just wanted to make sure that he kept people hooked, in and out. And the first time he played me the album after he did all this, after like Magic, I couldn't even believe it, because I just made the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had finished the actual songs, but he intricately weaved everything together, so he gets all his flowers.
Absolutely. Can we try to manifest that stadium tour with you and Justin to happen?
Oh,
Even
man,
though it was supposed
to happen so many times. I know I really want it to happen.
I was
really
ready to
want
see you at
happen.
Levi Stadium. That would have been.
Oh man, what? That's the goal. That is a goal for
sure.
real. So you know what? Hopefully.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Let's try to make it happen. A message for your fans here in the Bay Area tuned in tonight.
Man, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for, loving me from day one. Thank you for loving me before the world loved me. I will always owe you guys all the credit in the world and beyond. And I can't wait for you guys to find out what venue I'm playing this year on tour, because it's legendary and it's definitely like the ultimate dream for a little Bay Area kid. So I will see you when the tour announcement drops.
Word. Now you got me thinking. Which venue could it be?
You'll see soon. The announcement drops soon.
All right, word. We're looking forward to it. Thank you, Kehlani. I appreciate you, homie. Word. Yay.